Now, yesterday, Sofi Technologies closed trading up 18%, which is something that, of course, brought some relief to those that are investing into this stock, because you remember that this is a stock that, of course, we've talked a lot about on this channel, because this is just one of the stocks that is just set to do very well, because its fundamentals and its future prospects, I would like to believe that they are so massive in a way that if you don't take these low trading prices on this stock and load the boat, you are definitely going to regret probably a few years down the line when this stock does or continue doing wonders. Because this is a stock that you remember that on Tuesday they came out and gave us their Q1 of 2022 earnings results, which of course I did a video about those results, which were just so amazing. Now, yesterday Sofi Technologies released some news which of course made some of the retail investors to panic, and the news of course were relating to Sofi Stock reverse split, or Sofi Stock consolidation, which is something that, of course, some of the retail investors were saying that the Sofi is going to dilute the share. This is share dilution. This is something that is not good for a stock, of which those of you, of course, that have followed me on one of the videos that I did about a certain companies that was doing a share or stock consolidation, you will know by now that this does not mean that the shares are going to be diluted. Stock reversal split does not dilute nor increase outstanding shares. This just simply means that a company usually what they want to do, they want to reduce the total number of outstanding shares. So this stock or share consolidation or stock reversal split is just a matter of the companies usually do this to reduce the total number of outstanding shares. So it does not mean that Sofi Technologies will be diluting their shares, though I must say that, of course, this share consolidation or stock reversal split, it is something that investors or big investors don't usually prefer companies to do that, because like I always say, I think it's fair to say that it allows him move. Now, of course, some big institutions don't actually prefer stocks that does this kind of move, as they would put it as, I must say, a lousy move. Now, before we get to the main reasons why I think this is not something that you should be worried about, and give you the main reason why, of course, I personally think that Sofi is doing this or considering stock or share consolidation, please note that this video is just an entertainment video, and I'll really appreciate if you're enjoying the content that I'm giving you about Sofi, if you can just hit that likes button and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time we drop a new content. And of course, when I talk of subscribing, this is to those that have not subscribed to the channel already. Now, one of the main reasons that I think Sofi Technologies will consider or is planning to consider a stock or a share consolidation is probably because you will know that all stocks that, of course, trade below $5 in the US are considered to be penny stocks, because they know that obviously when they trade, or the time they trade below that $5 mark, they are now called a penny stock, which that, my friend, is something that, of course, they do not want, which is why I think they are opting to do a share consolidation, which at least is going to also make their share price, or make their shares to trade at least at a higher price, way over the $5 mark. But as I say in the beginning of this video, this is one of the stocks that on Friday did very well, because they closed trading almost at 20%, which made them close Friday trading around $6.75. So they are trading above, or a bit above, that $5 mark, which this just definitely means that they are not a penny stock. But if they go below that $5 mark, then unfortunately Sofi will be called, or will be listed under penny stock. This is not, of course, due to the fundamentals, or this is not due to the fact that Sofi is not doing well. This is just because of the current market conditions. Sofi, it is still a company that is doing very well. I mean, we went through their earnings, and they managed to beat analyst expectations on both the total revenue they generated and the EPS, which is something that must just show you that Sofi Technologies, it is a stock that is doing well, and it's just set to do very well in the future. I mean, this Sofi Technologies still on their Q1 of 2022 earnings results, they also adjusted or increased their full year total revenue to $1.5 billion, which I covered, of course, in those earnings, or in the Sofi earnings video. Now you remember that that is good, or that is considered to be good, because already early this year Sofi came and said that they will generate, or they are planning to generate around $1.47 billion, which was a reiteration from the $1.57 billion that they had probably said again early this year. Now, so to get to know that Sofi Technologies went back, and now they are saying that they can be able to generate 1.5 or over 1.5 billion still, regardless of the student loan repayment holds. It is something that I think, as a retail investor, it should definitely motivate you to stay long onto this Sofi Technology stock. And of course, with this share consolidation or stock consolidation that we read, I don't think it has to bother you by much, because you know that this is a company that is doing very well. This is a company that its fundamentals and its future prospects are just so massive, and it is that company that already, I tell you, that it is becoming a one-stop shop for all things relating to digital banking. From their acquisitions and from their partnerships, we can see that this is a company that is just propelling itself to flourish in the future. And I think this low trading price, you should definitely take them as an opportunity for you to load the boat. Sofi Technologies is a stock that, regardless of this share consolidation or stock reversal split, I still remain bullish onto this stock, because, like I said, financially, or looking at the current revenues that they generated, or total revenues they generated for their Q1 of 2022, we can definitely see that this is a company that is doing well. Even on the EPS, this is a company that is getting there. I mean, you remember that this is a company that is expected to become profitable sometime between 2023 and 2024, which is something that must just show you and make you to stay longer onto this Sofi Technology stock, because one way or the other, this is a stock which is just said to do very well. So this share consolidation or stock consolidation, they must not make you to lose focus or lose hope onto this Sofi Technologies, thinking that it is a bad stock. So far, it's still a wonderful stock which is just said to do very well. Otherwise, I just thought I should just give you this quick video about Sofi Technologies stock, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, of course, you're going to definitely hit that likes button. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.